Hello, this is Jan16 and today I am giving you some news and details about Red Rock. First of all, if you do not know, if you've not seen the first video about Red Rock, Red Rock will be a layout built completely from scratch. The layout will be set on Mars. Everything will be scratch built, engines, wagons, buildings, everything like that, and they will all be my own design. I will be designing nearly everything. Well, really everything. And I will put a link in the video below so you can watch that video, but here's some details. So first of all, the idea of Red Rock come from playing Red Faction. If you can't see that, there we go. This is the PC version, but originally I played this on PS2, and I got Red Faction 2 as well, but I could not find that. I only found the first one, which I have for PC. And then they obviously released Red Faction Guerrilla, which is this one, for the PS3, and later on they released Red Faction Armageddon, which goes back to the first one, which was brilliant. One of my favourite games to play in 2011. So that's the games that inspired me to do what I want to do with Red Rock. Now, the 10 things I got listed for this video that I want to tell you about. Let me just get my pad so I can read them. So, first thing on the list is a list of things I want to achieve with Red Rock. Number one, and the main one, is scratch built. Everything has to be 100% scratch built, which means buying stuff like one of the main things for vehicles. I'm going to be buying a lot of I can't think what you call it now, like balsa wood and that. And I will be designing the buildings, the wagons. The wagons won't be built out of balsa wood, they'd probably be built out of card or something, and the engines would be built out of plastic. But the only things off the shelf would probably be the electric kind of stuff, like the point motors and that. Which is alright because that's to help the layout function. Number two on the list, I want a complete mine on view. So you have the front of the layout, you'll be able to see all on top, but you see a lot of layouts where they do the underground scenes, like the underground London Underground and that. Well, the idea is I'm going to do a complete length of the board, like underneath then, of a mine. And this mine will all link up to the top section. So that's got to be great to work on. I'm really looking forward to doing that. It means I have to do a double baseboard, which is okay. I'm happy with that. The next thing I want is working lights, point motors, and mechanical machinery. So that's lights in the mine, lights on the actual surface of the layout, where the mines go into the cliffs and that. And yeah, lights following down and that. But machinery like conveyor belts, winches, the wagons will be winched down into the mines. It's only a train to be allowed on the top surface. There may be a little one inside the mine, but I really want to do the winch idea for that because I have some great plans for that. So yeah, machinery, I don't know really. There's a lot of ideas, like definitely need a conveyor belt. A coal tip maybe, a tipper like a hopper, that'd be good. I'm gonna add some Red Faction Easter eggs. If you don't know what the Easter eggs mean, it's not what you eat. If you play Grand Theft Auto and games and that, you know that they put Easter eggs in of other games. Well, I'm going to put some Red Faction Easter eggs into the layout, so only people who play Red Faction and know Red Faction would recognise that. So that's one thing. Fully detailed mine, again that links up to the viewable mine and that. Back scene of Mars, I want to do a really nice back print for the back scene, which I think will be great. And also I had a lot of questions. You got to think about gravity on Mars. Now the gravity that's right, there should be not much gravity on Mars at all. But this is a couple of 100 years in the future, 131 years in the future, and I'm going a bit from Red Faction here, where they've set a terraformer on Mars, and they want a terraformer basically makes clouds and makes an atmosphere to Mars. So the top of Mars you can live on, and actually NASA's planning to do this in the near future with Mars and the Moon is something they're looking at doing. So yeah, terraformer will be. I don't know if I'll put it on the layout. It might be in the back scene. I'll be designing my own, not using the same one from Red Faction. Electric points, again, that goes to mechanical electric, like lights and that. The Monoblock. The Monoblock is a little idea I have at the moment for the special rock that's picked, what they're mining for, the parasites and that. And the Monoblock is basically going to be a monorail, but for rock. So I've got more details coming on that soon, but that's a nice little design I'm happy with. And I'm doing some stuff with that at the moment, getting some ideas how it would all work. Aliens, number 9. There must be aliens. It's Mars. I'm not saying aliens being bad, like coming out of the ground and ripping people in half, but aliens is working as workers with Mars, like working with other people and that. I think that'd be a great idea. Like Star Wars now, where you got the aliens working as, like General Grievous, and well, really an alien, but like aliens working with people then. And the last thing is, I do scratch built buildings, like I said, but they're gonna be armored because the EAF, which is the Earth Alliance Force, who control the miners and in charge of everything, they are going to be really barricaded in their buildings. Their buildings are going to look really strong, concrete, loads of armoured forces around the buildings and that. So that's going to be nice to work on. So yeah, that's everything. That's everything I want to run by at the moment, news-wise. The battery's going on the camera, so it may go. But yeah, like I said, Monoblock, I'm going to be showing details of that. Wagons, engines, everything that's going to work that I got to build right from scratch and designing that. I'm really looking forward to bringing you some of that. So yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope this helps you to understand a bit more about the layout. And I will be running back through these games again just to get more ideas, even though I've played them 1,000 times. And I played this one, the first one, more than any because it is my favourite. And even though I said that was my favourite, both of them are brilliant. That one's okay. I like it. It's really good. It brought me back into the franchise again, but these two, brilliant. I can't find the second one. I'll sort that out. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please let me know the ideas. If you have any ideas whatsoever, I'm open-minded. I will maybe take them into consideration, write them down and see what I can do. But thanks for watching and bye for now.